right, let's go. Woo, baby. And welcome to the fellow Cockrum channel viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel grow, and it helps me bring you these great videos that we all love. So on today's show, something a little exciting and new. It is the Mini Fireteam. Check this thing out. It is so cool. It looks so cute. It's identical to the big Fireteam from Arrma, but this is from Speed is the name, and it was called Black Hole. I don't know if it was called that on the website that I bought it, though. It's, you know, just a budget little 1/18 scale RC, right? But it actually drives really cool from the footage that you'll see, and I'm super happy with it. So comes with a little instruction manual with your kind of basics, even with some spare parts and things in there. A lot of these trucks are very standardized in the 18th scale, even the 16th and 14th scale. So it shows you the operation and stuff there. It's a fairly basic handset. It does have steering trim on it and like a speed trim that reduces the speed, I think, a little bit. You know, it's fairly cheap, but it does the job, and it feels very comfortable actually in your hand. It takes 3 triple or double A's in the bottom that you have to supply. This version came with 2 batteries, but you can buy it with just 1 battery, I think. So it's they're 7.4 volt, 1200 milliamp. These are lithium ion cells. You could tell they're not lipos, they're lithium ions. It's got a little compartment in the bottom that the battery goes into, and it's actually got a little screw retention thing on there for the little compartment. Normal body clips on there. It came with USB charging cable, a little Phillips screwdriver, and a spare drive shaft piece. So again, there's a little close-up of the body. Love the styling of this thing. It looks so cool. Does have a light bar built in. Nice little bright LEDs stuff. It's got a little plug there. I've already unplugged it, right? So there's the inside of the chassis. As you can see, it's a very typical RC18 layout. It is all plastic links, fixed links and stuff there. They're just friction shocks, but they're pretty nice friction shocks. It is a little bit bouncy, but it drives really nice. As you'll see, it dives, and you know, the hind comes up there when you goes down when you give it some throttle. So steering servo, it is a 5-wire steering servo, so keep that in mind. It's an all-in-one receiver that's kind of tucked underneath this little panel here. So you can see it's kind of like a new modern design where they've got everything covered up, you know, instead of being exposed as we're used to, but they are just little plastic covers. You can see our 380 size motor in there, spur gear and stuff. Really see the drive shaft under there. It's got a metal drive shaft to it. It does have ball bearings throughout, but it's just plastic gears inside the differentials. So what else? Let's get on to that driving footage. It drove surprisingly well. These tires have, there's no foam in them, but they do have a fair bit of grip, even though the tread is very, very small. They're identical to the big Fireteam tires too, even the tread on them. But as you see, they went through the snow surprisingly well for such a economical vehicle. Oh, just one last thing. The box was pretty damaged when it came, but luckily the truck is okay, right? So here's what the box looked like for mine. It says Storm Thunder on it, and it's not a picture of my truck on there, right? But this truck comes in several different models, if you will. You can see them all there, and they've just changed the body and the wheels around on them, but it's the same truck underneath. And I've seen it anywhere from, you know, $70 to $100, which is about what I paid for the Fireteam. There's the 2 different colors of the little Mini Fireteams, right? And they just have different, you know, model numbers here to them. So like I said, it does have ball bearings and stuff in it, and they do list some upgradable parts on there. So you know, metal differential, oil-filled shocks, and metal drive shafts, metal chassis. And just as a quick comparison here, here's a proper RC18 from Team Associated. can see the wheelbase is exactly the same. I'm pretty sure the differentials from this would fit inside there. This one just has shorter arms and shorter links on it. And then just one last comparison. There's our Will Toys 140406 or whatever they are. This is just the brushless full metal version. These ones, they call them 1/14 or 1/16 scale, so you can see the wheelbase is a little bit bigger because it's an extended version of this same chassis. But again, not without confirming 100%, but there's a good chance that the differential from this fits in that other RC18 and inside this RC18, right? But I can't say for sure. It looks like the shocks on this would be perfect for this if you wanted to upgrade those, and I do already have a set of these, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to upgrade this or not. It drives pretty good, as you can see from the footage right now, so I'm happy with it just to be a little shelf queen to sit beside its big brother and look cool. So let's get to that driving footage. This battery's almost dead, so, but that's about as fast as it goes, right? Maybe 15 or so. Not bad for a little truck. Full throttle. I would say it's probably about 15, 17 miles an hour. It's just on the stock battery, so it's a 7.2 volt or 7.4 volts lithium ion. It's a 1200 milliamp battery. Scoots along just fine with that. You got some bit of snow on her. Well, here's a little close-up for you guys. I love this thing. I think it's awesome. But I'm pretty happy the way it is right now. Just have a little bit of sidewalk driveway fun with it. Oh no, he's got his first scratch. And she handles pretty good. I'm impressed, right? And it's got the look. Alright, well, let's see how it handles a little bit of snow there. Oh, not too bad. It's very wet snow. Well, kind of better than I thought. It's not too bad. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you get me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 Thanks for watching today, folks. Love and peace from Canada. And we are YouTube.